Lynne Moquete is the executive director of Una Vida, that's based in the Dominican Republic, and she is the human interaction teacher at Casa Grande High School. She's a absolutely incredible community champion and a dedicated student advocate in Petaluma. She recently posted a meme on Facebook about love, and I found it so insightful, I wanted to share it with you. Let's see if this resonates with you. People don't always say, I love you. Sometimes it sounds more like, did you eat? Call me when you get home. Be safe. I made this for you. All of these different ways to say, I love you. She posted this in reference to the book, The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. And I'd never heard of the book, and Lynne was kind enough to send me a copy. And I'll tell you, it is just an amazing page turner. Its basic premise is that there are 5 primary languages of love, and learning to express love in your spouse's language or your significant other is the key to love that lasts. These are the 5 languages: words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. So I'm on my first read through. I'm definitely going to be reading it again and doing a lot of the exercises, all the exercises actually. But this is what I'm picking up from that. Words of affirmation. These are things that is exactly what it is. It affirms not just their love, but also your partner's worth or their value, what they do, how they do it, what it means to others. Hearing those words, if that's your language of love, really sustains you, lifts you up. Acts of service. These are not necessarily service specifically to that person, but acts that help them out, acts that show that the things that are important, things like vacuuming or maybe installing lighting or washing the car or cooking dinner or any number of things. These are things that you do as partners in life. And when you pick those up, if you like that, then that's your language. Receiving gifts, it is exactly what it sounds like. But the gifts themselves are not necessarily all about money. Sometimes they're very, very simple. Sometimes, and actually, it's all the time the thought that counts. You remember that? It is about the thought behind it. It can be very, very simple. It can be cheap, free, whatever you want to call it. But it's about gifts and that thoughtfulness behind it. Quality time. It's not just sitting around watching the TV together. That's being physically present. This is about quality time, being fully present and open to what's going on and sharing. And then physical touch, which sex is a component of that. But physical touch, many people, that's how they express it. And it really is separate than physical, than sexual touch. Excuse me. It's sometimes it can be like a back rub, holding hands. That's oftentimes how people receive that. So this is kind of like in my view, it's a little bit like a little bit goes further. A little tongue-tied about this, apparently. It's a little further than the classic Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus by John Gray, or Love and Respect by Emerson Eggerichs. These are talking about how we differ as the sexes. This goes, in my mind, it goes a little bit further. It talks about the language that each of us has as individuals. And he even talks a little bit about, according to the sexes, is there one more or one less? And he didn't really look for that. He found maybe words of affirmation, which kind of goes along the idea of respect, but not necessarily. So today's cover shows me and my wife in a moment when we were really speaking each other's language. It's caught us in a moment where we were talking and sharing and really together in a very profound way. It's about connecting. And most of the time, it takes effort. And I have to tell you, the question is, what great thing doesn't take effort? So most of the time I talk about love in the sense of love for ourselves and how that works in growth, love for others, love for God, however your God is named. But this one to the core in our relationship, our partnership, um, it's really, really key. And I thank Lynne so much for sharing that with me because it's a great book. And I plan on using that. And hopefully, me and that lovely lady on the cover will have a chance to do that together. So, Lynne's Facebook is going to be attached to the notes. I hope you have a chance. And also that meme, if you'd like to see it, it's great. So remember, always err on the side of loving kindness. Thank you for joining us. Until the next time, love and gratitude. Hey, Lynne, thank you so much, baby. I love you so much. And thank you. It really touched me. And apparently, it's something I got to work on, which is cool. And it's a great another piece of learning I'm constantly getting from the show, from the guests that I have here. So thank you so much. Love you.